Y'all might want to get hydrated for this one. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness to one and all who come across this message. Greetings to the Cosmic Consciousness Family and Soul Tribe. It ain't easy seeing things from your perspective. Because it's sure not easy seeing things from mine. For those of us with certain gifts, talents, and qualities, we're able to see behind the veil of the situations, of everyday situations, circumstances, and occurrences that we deal with. And for many of us who are able to do that or have those type of gifts and qualities, whether we feel, see, or intuit, it took a lot of trials, it took a lot of tribulations, it took a lot of experiences, situations, and circumstances to become more in tune and fine-tune those gifts or qualities that we possess. Seeing behind the veil isn't always easy, especially in the situations where those of us who are gifted are in positions where we're the only one around the many people that we're around because they haven't quite gotten there yet. Sometimes you're being cheered on, sometimes you're being hated against, for lack of better words. And that has its purpose, because in order to have the willingness to keep growing, to keep moving, to keep proceeding, you've got to have something working against that to make you give up, you know? So haters have their purpose. If that's the only reason for haters is to make you give up, then it has its purpose. It's just a matter of perception and us applying the proper view to put it in the right place so it empower us instead of take power from us. That's why we can't give them no shine to keep you in the dark. If it's one thing I learned, it's how to accept, how to heal. If it's one thing I learned, it's accepting to deal with how to heal. Because in the areas that we need to be healed, it's not in the same place. You know, the dysfunctions and the disconnections and the diseases are in many different places, according to many different energy centers where we got trapped, got bounded, and became blocked according to what occurred. Seeing behind the veil is not easy when you see things certain people can't see about themselves, and it's shown to you. The elders say, if it hurts, it's healing. And when healing takes place, more than likely, we're going to scab. And the scab is the evidence of a healthy healing situation once you've been wounded. But what about if infection has occurred? So the elders had a remedy for that too. In the event that infection has occurred while a wound has scab and is healing, we was advised to take that scab off so the poison can come out, so the infection can be released. Y'all walk with me. Y'all walk with me. My point is, I am shadow work. And I ain't realized that until somebody asked me a certain question based on certain perception, views, and conclusions that I have based on the things that I present and express about life situations and the things that we go through. Because I don't speak about nothing that we all ain't went through. We just don't all see things the same way. So I'm just sharing my view to help us get through. I am shadow work, and I'm glad that being asked a question pointed that out at me so I could see it in myself. Because that's why I'm here, to help us get this shadow work done. Because every day is a process. You know, we all can be fooled. Y'all stay hydrated. We all could be fooled. And we all have been fooled sometimes. And that's part of the process too. In order to become wise and acquire wisdom, at some point in the journey, we have played the fool. I hope we ain't get stuck there. But if so, I got some questions that may help you jump the hurdle. Are you still jealous? Are you still envious? Are you in seeking competition with the people around you? Do you hold on to petty grievances and grudges? Whether it just occurred or it was last week or last year, do you still hold on to petty grievances and grudges? Because I'm sure they're not doing nothing for you. For those of us in these relationships, whatever type of relationships, are you a cheater? Are you loyal? Are you faithful? What would who you deal with have to really say about you? Who the toxic one in the relationship? Or is it a healthy relationship? Is it whole? Is it healed? Is it healthy? Because we got healed people in relationships with toxic people. Are you insecure? Emotionally weak? Do you still lie? And some lie for no reason at all, when it's way easy to tell the truth, because you got to keep up with that shit that you don't, you hear me, created. Are you a manipulator? Are you manipulative? Do you put others in harm's way just to get what you want? See, I am shadow work. These are the things that we have to go in ourselves and face and confront and address. So we can get past the childhood traumas, the daddy issues, the mama issues. See? Because now we're in a world where babies having babies and we still got issues according to our parents. So what we gonna spread into the babies? Do you like when other people suffer? struggle or is in pain or dealing in hard times. Look inside you. Before we look around you, look inside you. Before you say, oh, I know somebody like, look inside you. We all know somebody like. You see, we all know somebody like, but look inside you. Look inside you like I look inside me. Do you think other people shouldn't be successful? Do you think it's all about you? Do you have a false ego? All these questions I'm asking, have you with your guard up? Or is your guard always up, whether you being asked something or not? Because some of us just walk around tight. We wake up mad for no reason at all, when it's easy to feel good for no reason at all, and to feel good, feeling good for no reason at all. Happiness is a scary thing, because once you really experience what happiness is, you realize that you got everything to lose. Y'all hear me, family? You got everything to lose. So get peace and then get happiness. And then and when you get to that space, you'll understand everything I just said. Is it working out for you? If you check any of them, if you checked 2 or more of the questions I just asked, now ask yourself, is it working out for you? And how has it worked out for you? Staying that way. Because I could tell you a thing or two. If I triggered you, it's in love. I hope in all that I asked, because in all that I asked, wherever it may apply, it shows each and every one of us where something in our life may have to end or be destroyed. It's easier to correct or change something if we know what needs to be changed or corrected. Because I was in a conversation with someone the other day and it got heated. You know, it's easy to get heated with family, you know, but it got heated. And the statement was made, when I'm wrong, I'm always willing to admit that I'm wrong. But one thing about that statement and in my interaction with people that I realize is people could be wrong and not know they wrong. And most people, when we are wrong and not know we're wrong until that wrong has been pointed out. Then in the process of the wrong being pointed out, we still don't admit we're wrong. More so, we won't admit we're sorry after the wrong has been pointed out. Now that don't speak for everybody, but that speaks for a lot of us, and it has spoke about me. We need to be able to recognize what we need to release so we can know what we need to carry. If you want to pick up the peace, do what's necessary to purify your energy. Stillness and abundance, love and light, health and wholeness. If y'all don't remember nothing else, I love y'all, family. I do it for us. Love and light. It's in love. If I triggered you, it's in love. But if I triggered you, I was supposed to. It gave you something to identify with. Love y'all, family. Saiwoodagod. Thanks for it all.